the last contestant, Vykintas Glodenis.
Susan and John have been married for 5 years. They are bright, intelligent people, university graduates. John has been working hard at a prosperous real estate company. To keep contact with potential clients, he is on his mobile phone every 5 minutes. John's income is substantial. He is a successful man. And the day has come, ladies and gentlemen. He would like to raise a family. But he can't. Because male representatives of the humanity find more and more difficulties in the natural process of fertility. And if we do not do anything, the childbirth will become a real feast for the vast majority of young couples. The male spermatozoids are facing the danger of extinction. According to this scientific investigation, in the last 40 years, the concentration of spermatozoids has decreased 3 times. 40 years ago, it was 60 million. Later, 40. And now, only 20 million in 1 milliliter. Some more decades, and the vast majority of families eager to have children will have to rely on test tubes. And that is not all. Family policy has also been facing huge crises because Europeans and North Americans simply do not want children. And the birth rates today are catastrophically low. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the reality. The extinction of spermatozoids and inadequate attitude to parenthood will finally result in the destruction of the entire Western culture. To address this issue, we must look at the problem from 2 perspectives, biological and moral. Male representatives of the human species tend to neglect healthcare, which may cause their natural sterility. What is more, this selfish approach to parenthood, mercantile values, and distorted image of the future goals may grant us double threat. Once, searching the internet, I came across an unusual and funny guidance. 10 tips how not to become a daddy. But as I rushed through, I found them not funny at all. And it suddenly occurred to me that young boys follow these tips without giving them a second thought and unaware of the real danger to their health. Now, could anybody imagine a successful businessman without several mobile phones, one of which, at least, will be conveniently kept in his pants pocket? This regular habit is one of the biggest enemies to male spermatozoids. Scientists proved that the potency of sperm in similar cases decreases from 20 to 30%. In 2007, Americans hosted a medical conference on human reproduction, where it was confirmed that the longer a man is on the phone, the less active spermatozoids remain in his sperm. This similar effect is achieved by vast usage of personal computers, saunas, and cleaning shorts that increase the temperature of genital glands. The warmth reduces the quantity and also the quality of spermatozoids, and it needs 10 weeks for sperm to recover after overheat. The knowledge of the harm made by alcohol to people's nervous system is widely spread. But we usually neglect the fact that huge amount of consumed alcohol is the quickest road to male sterility. it causes a disease of deficient producing of testosterone. Furthermore, alcohol is mostly dangerous in the period when teenagers grow to manhood. In 2006, statistics showed that 30% of 11, 15-year-old Lithuanians got drunk more than 2 times. So we can only guess how this kind of lifestyle will strike our society in the near future. And to make matters worse, spermatozoids' enemies hide even in common plastic bottles. These enemies are chemicals which negatively influence male reproduction system. It is an early spring today, but ladies and gentlemen, let's imagine how many bottles of water we would drink were it this summertime. On the other hand, it is not only the physical problems we should focus on. The drastic changes of traditional human values have also become a threat to mankind. Young couples easily find excuses for not expanding their families. Lack of time, low income, career prospects, or any other possible reasons. This approach has already thrown European societies into catastrophic demographic situation. According to the United Nations, the dramatic decrease of birth rates in Europe and North America have already caused senescence, due to which in 2050 the United States spending for healthcare will increase from 4.5 to 20% of gross national product. But the budget itself will not rise, because the amount of employable people will decrease. At the same time, while declaring voluntary one-child family policy, Chinese Communist government forces women to make abortions and punish families which risk having more than one child. The question is, do Chinese or Indians have more money and time? Don't they care about their careers? Nowadays, stories about mighty heroes rescuing the world from mafia, bandits, thieves, hijackers, aliens, or any other evil forces have become so popular among the young people that whatever the problem, there is a tendency to expect the happy end. Ladies and gentlemen, in this case, there won't be any happy end unless we ourselves become the rescuers of the humanity. For that, we just need to make 2 solutions of the greatest importance. First, start taking care of our health today. And the second, get ready to share our lives with more children. And we do not need to take drastic measures to become superheroes, because the enemies we should fight against are, it's ironic, our harmful habits. And the way to achieving the victory is simple, but effective. Special education programs should be created in order to give people practical tips of self-health caring. For example, before giving mobile phones to children, it should be explained clearly how to use them safely. What is more, not only school children, but also adults should be educated, because there is a lack of open debates and information about this particular issue in public. Avoiding the excessive use of mobile phones. Not carrying them in pants pockets. Sitting not too close to personal computers. Wearing boxing type shorts. Avoiding overuse of saunas. Getting drunk and using plastic bottles. These should be rules for every man who is ready to take responsibility for our future. it is not so difficult to become a superhero, is it? Secondly, there is a social mentality problem in our societies we should solve until it is not too late. Western countries' citizens these days have already reached the highest point of welfare throughout all the history. We do not know what hunger means. We are able to get education, get jobs. We have warm houses. But the time has come for us to understand that real happiness can only be achieved when it is shared. This is what the 24-year-old self-styled adventurer Chris McCandless understood just before his death, when he got into the wild. Susan and John have been married for 6 years. They are carrying a little cute baby in their hands. They are smiling. They are happy. Let them be happy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.